Good morning guys, it's January the 18th. I'm Henry Green from London Trading Group and I'm just going to run through what I'm looking for into today's trading. So I'm going to start with Euro. Again, this has just been waste. If you watched the video from yesterday, I kind of still don't know the direction of this one, where I'm wanting to take this one. I think through 108.20 is a good sell and up through 110.25 is a good buy. So just be looking up there for good areas to potentially sell that. So I'll be looking for sells if it doesn't go through 110.25 and buys if it doesn't go through 108. On a more detailed level, the 60-minute now has taken out the fib on the top side, so now I'll be looking lower in this one. I think if you get back up to sort of 109.40 area, you're looking for good sells in and around that area, and then I'm looking down to take it to this past market angle that I've got in. Should this break and close below here, this white line you can see I've got in here, I think that's a certain sell through there, and I do really like that. So that's just replication taken from that last move. So through there, I think that's a really good sell. So you could see a bounce down here at 108.60, which is my D, should it get back up to 109.40. At the moment we're in a fast move, so it's only pulled back to the 76.4, so you expect the move to be quicker. It has failed at the 118, so I am looking for this to bounce now and maybe go back up to sort of 109.40, and then we're looking down to 108.50. So that'll be my targets for euro dollar this morning. Cable. Again, this just sold off, huge bearish close on Friday. Had that at a good level of support down at 142.50. So we have since bounced. I've got this past market angle in. Rarely does the market stop in between the 127 and the 1618. So I will expect this to carry on. I think 140.190 is a very good target for cable and quite an easy one to get today. So should this past market angle break, I'll be looking to sell this through this. So maybe we get a bounce this morning and then we sell through this afternoon. So that's what I'm looking for that one. Again, I'd like to see it maybe get back up to 143.20. I think that will be an even better area to sell this. So should it get up towards here, 143.30 area, we're pulling back in towards this 50 moving average on the 60, which is holding really nicely. So should we get somewhere up to there, I think that's a really good sell, and I'll be looking for rejection up there. But I do think continued cable weakness, and therefore potentially not this morning, but certainly this afternoon, I'll be looking to sell pounds should it get up to those levels that I've just talked about. Dollar yen, past market angles in again. This one rejected nicely on Friday off this past market angle that I had in on the daily. Nice formation here, closed quite bearishly. We've already retested 117.20, which was my area for a potential sell. So I'm just be waiting for a lower high to be made here on a 15-minute before I sell this. I think my full entry will be a close below this line, because never has it failed to, once it's closed below, there's always been an initial push away from that line. So that's what I'm looking for. In dollar yen on a 60-minute chart, a close through here would open up the bottom side for me, and therefore I'd be looking for shorts. 116.30 is an area to look for, but I think 115.50 is probably a good zone to take that down to. So that's what I'm looking for dollar yen. The 60-minute fibs at the moment are pointing to 114.80, and the daily fibs are pointing to somewhere between 114.80 and 115.70. So that's kind of what I'll be looking for. So somewhere in that zone for rejection. Again, I'll just be looking to judge that when it gets down there, but those are my areas. So dollar CAD, after the Iran sanctions were lifted, dollar CAD gapped up expectedly, obviously, because oil gapped lower. But we have since bounced again on this 21 moving average that's been holding so nicely. So as I've said before, just don't get stopped out of this at the moment. It doesn't look like it wants to stop. It's a runaway market. Again, I'm not quite looking to buy this yet. I think a bullish formation, which this is a bullish formation, I just don't like it at this time. Obviously at 6:30 on Friday, we went through the highs and went another 100 pips higher. So often I'm not completely right with this, but I do think that this is a really good level. So had you got in down at 145, that would have been a brilliant buy. But we have gapped. So we have done some this morning already. 146.30 was a level for me. We pulled back nicely to the 38, so I'm potentially looking for 146.80 as my first level. There's no support up there, resistance up there, and I think actually through 146.30, the next level up is 149.50. So you've got a big old gap up there. So we could see dollar CAD trend really nicely and quickly up here. My final D target being 153 on the daily. So we are looking higher. 147.60 is the next D target. So we're looking at sort of a good 200 and odd pips up to the final D target on the 60. So just be looking again for good areas to buy dollar CAD, and that's what I'll certainly be looking to do. Make sure you don't get stopped out, as we've talked about, and I've talked about ways to protect that. Maybe go behind this 80, and there's plenty of other ways you can play that, but certainly be looking for good prices to buy this rather than buying through the highs, because then often you'll see it go through the highs and sell off. So that's what I'm certainly looking for. Aussie's actually gone through the lows, and we've closed through the lows. We've rejected off this 68.15 area, which was I had this as a good level as well on a daily. So We have failed at the 118. We've now pulled back and hit the D, so now I'll be looking for sales. I think the first target down 67.50 is very manageable. If this is a breakout market, we have already tested 69.10, which was the breakout level. So now I am looking for this as a short. Counter trend line goes in on a 60. So all I'll be doing is taking this past market angle that's worked so nicely in the past, replicating that, putting it on like this, and move it across. And I'll just be looking for selling when it closes through there down to 67.50. That will be my confirmation for Aussie. And Kiwi's also looking pretty weak. I thought it closed quite nicely on Friday, but we have since gapped down, and then we gapped down on the open, and now we've kind of rallied, and we're back up at 64.60. So this is the retest again of that level, that 64.70 area that I was looking for. So potentially if we close back above here, then that's a pretty good show of Kiwi strength. But at the moment it looks like it's just going to roll over and turn over again. This past market angle held perfectly even when it gapped lower. So that 64.10 area held really nicely, and we have since turned over. So that's what I'm looking for. Again, I'm looking for sales in that one. So at the moment, the only strong currency I can see against the dollar is the yen, potentially. Euro again looks like an in-between one. Still don't know the clear direction in that one. Pound looks lower, dollar CAD looks higher, and then Aussie and Kiwi also look lower. So I'll be looking to play yen strength and potential, obviously dollar strength, potential euro strength. But the weak ones today look like the CAD, the pound, and then the two commodity countries, the two commodity currencies. So I'll be looking to play those with the crosses against other pairs. Should the technicals allow, and I think that pound yen short and a CAD yen short will still look favourable. We are actually, our head trader Andy Demi is running a free psychology webinar, so please click the link below to sign up for that. That's sometime later this week. Also click subscribe to never miss another market update again, and we also run a live trading floor, so it'd be great to have you on there with us. Again, the links in all of the links to these things are in the description below. Again, happy trading. I hope that's been useful. I'm Henry Green from London Trading Group, and have a great day. Thank you very much.